Hey guys, it's Anna from the AsportUSA team, and this week I had an opportunity to fly all the way to Colorado to the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. Today I'm interviewing our rising soccer star Bogdan Vedernikov. He is the former player of the Zenit Academy, which is based in Saint Petersburg, Russia, who now lives and studies in the United States. Bogdan was awarded an athletic scholarship and is currently playing and studying at the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. In this video, Bogdan will tell us about his soccer career in Russia and the US. Today, you will learn a lot of interesting facts about Bogdan's life and sports career, as well as his life as a part of Zenit and the UCCS team. You will find out what path he went to achieve high sports results, as well as learn some details of how our team, AsportUSA, helped Bogdan in becoming a part of the soccer team at the UCCS. And so, friends, let's begin. So, Bogdan, now you are a sophomore, almost a junior at UCCS. So you playing soccer for the team. Just tell us a little bit about how did you get into this?
I have to say it was a long way, which started from me living my normal life in Saint Petersburg, playing at the Academy of Zenit and studying at my uh, number 473 high school. And I received a message from you, a sport, in Instagram, telling me and asking if whether I wanted or not to start studying in America and at the same time playing soccer. At first, I thought it was like some kind of scam fraud because I had experience before, but then things went more serious, and I started actually to have this option as a plan B or C. And then that was a year before finishing high school, and I started also to prepare for the exams needed to get here, which are SAT and TOEFL. And during my last high school year, I went to Moscow from St. Petersburg to Moscow to actually take these exams and then use them to find a university that will accept me, judging by my scores. Without any doubt, this whole process of admission to a university, to find a university, would be much harder for me if it wasn't for you, a sport, who you helped me like a lot in this regarding this situation about all the documents I had to sign, all the information about the universities, all the recruitment process. So this highlight video that you created with the email talking with, which is also a very specific thing in the US. Russia doesn't really have email, so to be honest. And so yes, A Sport helped me a lot in getting here in the US. And that's today I'm here.
Tell us, how did you get into the soccer?
So when I was 7, my parents gave me this, asked me if I wanted to just start playing soccer because they saw how I enjoy it. I played it like everywhere, all my free time, even though there was a lot of free time when you're a kid. So yeah, 7 years old, I started playing for a small club in Italy, and then I just kept going, started loving so much what I was doing, having passion, and yeah, so I started playing soccer, and throughout my whole life I played it.
What is your position?
My position is a left back initially, then also left center back, left wing back. Everything that is on the left side is mine.
Okay, so what was the most difficult thing or things for you when you were like planning on coming to the US? Whether it was the exams or the paperwork, maybe something else?
I don't really have the any. I didn't really have any issues with doing. Like I just knew I had to do this and that, and maybe with the exams, just the preparation with English, some anxiety because I didn't speak as I speak now, even though like now I don't have the perfect English, but before it was pretty bad. I was good just at writing. That's where I was sure I would get some points. But yeah, eventually ended up me being here. So I'm glad, and everything. The hardest part is behind. So all good now.
So I know that you've had more than like you've had a few other offers from the other schools. So why exactly did you choose the UCCS?
Why I chose UCCS is because the head coach Lewis Wilcox, uh, showed me how like he wanted me, and I really liked this university from just like reading information, and he explained me his goals and all that, and I was very empathetic at this point, and I thought that that's where I'm looking for, like it's my path.
Gold Mountain Lions.
Go Mountain Lions.
So tell us, what is your major? What do you study?
My major is data analytics and systems engineering. It's a tough one to pronounce, actually. DAISY is the abbreviation for it, and I like it.
Do you like your major?
Yeah,
Do you still working in that field?
yes, it's definitely a very interesting major, and I think it's the future, a major of the future, I would say. It's a very rare one to choose, considering that I don't see many people at at this university taking it. But it it's a mix of, yes, data analytics and computer science, basically. The toughest was the computer science, of course, for me at my very freshman year, because I actually never studied computer science before, so I had to catch up a lot of material, and I even like working with studying with tutors, and yeah, now I'm definitely better at it. I had to do a lot of work for understanding better my major in general and computer science.
So how do you manage to study and play soccer at the same time?
That's a good question, because my coaches and yeah, my teammates, everyone who's around me knows how I had to go through some tough times, especially last semester with school, because I'll start from a little in the past. So whenever I started to play for the Academy of Zenit, um, I kind of was a good student, but the environment I was in, we had a basically a sportive class. We were all our team in one class, and we didn't really study, to be honest. Like the majority were not into it much. Just like soccer is everything we have. That's the mentality there was, and it kind of affected me throughout my life. Especially when I came here at the university, it was a little bit, a little hard, probably. But I had motivation in both fields, and so my freshman year was not that hard. But in the second year, these thoughts from the past came back again, and I had to deal with yeah, stuff like lack of motivation towards school, basically. Now, through a month after the last semester, with the break I had, I refreshed my mind, refreshed my thoughts and everything. So I had a rest, and now I'm ready to both study and playing. And I'm all into it.
Okay, good. So I've had a chance today to meet with your coach actually during your practice, and I think he looks very great. I mean, he's very energetic. He's very passionate about what he's doing. You could tell that he loves his like your team. You know, like he's very passionate about every single one of you, and it's just so nice to see someone like that. You know, like someone so passionate about the sport. So, can you tell me something about your coach? Like, how do you like him?
My head coach is from Wales. His name is Lewis Wilcox. I have to say, he's definitely one of the best coaches I've had, and I keep seeing it every day. So as I said from the beginning, I saw how like his mindset whenever I was not in the team yet, his goals. He told me about them, and that I was very empathetic towards them. I really liked the way he thinks and the way his mindset. Basically, something told me that day that he has like big goals. He's ready to put everything he has in the team, like the effort. And I found it out after coming here that yes, it's all my expectations meet the reality. And yes, he's definitely a big professional. The effort yes he brings in the team is enormous. He's not just a coach. He's also a recruiter, an agent in some sense, a mentor of like of all of us basically, and a social media director. I would say. Well, I'm not that good in English at this point of view. And yes, I like the way he tells what he thinks, how straightforward he is. Um, he's a huge motivator as well. Very emotional, of course. Soccer is an emotional sport. I want to say football because it's just football. Come on, it is football. There's actually a moment that I keep telling to people and keep remembering, which was when the day of war started, I think, yes. That day was a very tough one for me. I was kind of lost, didn't understand what was going on, and I had a training that day. And the first thing Luis did, it was talking to me about this, how I felt, and how is my family and all that, you know. And I really appreciated that moment, even though I was lost and didn't know how people would treat me after it. He just said that he would not tolerate any jokes or any kind of bad behavior towards me because of this situation, because of course I'm not involved anyhow. It was a very heartwarming moment, and then he first before the training said that to me, and then even to the whole team after training. That was a very special moment that I won't forget for sure. It probably defines him as a person as well. Very kind and understandable person.
Okay. And what about your team?
What about my team?
Bogdan,
Что насчет моей
tell
команды?
us a little bit about your team. Tell us a little bit about your team and your teammates.
I think as soon as I came here in the US, I realized that like whatever I had before in Russia, the team and the environment there was, it was all like we were not like really friends or anything. We were divided in groups of people. I wouldn't really talk to some guys, and some guys wouldn't talk to other people. We were just kind of divided, not very like united together. And that's something I actually experienced here, and I'm really glad I did. Like here, the team is actually a team. It's even hard to explain. It's just the environment I'm in right now. The guys who are ready to cheer each other up, to be friends with each other. It's just like it's all about, I think, mentality and culture. And we also have so many internationals, including myself. And even though we still managed to be a very united team with the same goals, we understand why we're here. And I'm glad I'm part of such an environment, of such a group of great people. Call me a god. Call me a god. Call me a god. Call me a god. Let's go. I'm about
off like a weapon, fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh, tear it up like I'm Jason.
And then from what I saw today on the field, like everybody was so supportive of each other and like
Supportive, exactly.
yeah,
That's the word for sure.
everybody's like cheering for each other and clapping and like it just like you guys look like it like a great team. I mean, so it's great.
That's great. You noticed that. Thank you. Thank you.
Go on, Alex.
Come on, Elaine.
So, and then how do you celebrate your victories as a team?
We have a special event after each game we win, which is, of course, celebrating, shaking hands, all smiling, saying good things to each other. But the main thing is, of course, playing Ain't No Mountains High Enough after each game, and all together, dancing and all that special moment. Yeah.
Okay, and what about the losses?
Losses are not that nice, of course. It's probably the opposite. But talking about again, my head coach Luis, he manages like throughout the game. Yes, he's very emotional and can say things. But after the game, I like how he switches to being cold-headed, cold mind. He says actually what he thinks about the game and every aspect, what we need to improve on, what were the mistakes, even during the halftime if something is going not very well. He managed to stay professional and bring the energy to the team, the motivation and all the technical theoretical aspects of soccer. He's very good at it, and yeah, we just move on after. Any loss is just a lesson that we take and move on.
Okay. So, what is your main goal right now?
My main goal right now, in terms of studying, of course, is finishing, is graduating, finishing university, and finding a job. But also is the other goal I have, which is more like a dream, of course, is to become a professional soccer player. And right now, it's kind of becoming even more realistic for me because I'm improving, I'm getting more attention, and I really want to achieve this. Even though I know there, in terms of being a professional in a sport, it's there has to be luck, of course. And yeah, I really have to count on that as well. But if nothing will happen in terms of like professional career as a soccer player, I won't be that upset. I have other plans B and C.
Yeah, so Bogdan came in fall 2021, did really well for us right from the start. I thought he adapted to the American college game very well, and then really used his off-season period to develop physically. He looks like a completely different athlete right now with the work he put in the weight room, and that's really had an impact on how he affects the team and his individual performance as well. So really excited for Bogdan moving forward to put all of that together and be a really strong player for us. He contributed a lot last year. We have high ambitions for him next year as well, either as a left wing back or as a left centre back. But Bogdan has been a really good student athlete for us. He's really good in the classroom, takes care of business on the field as well. So looking forward to another couple of years of success with Bogdan on our team.
So, have you ever lost the faith in yourself? And then, if yes, how did you overcome it?
No, I don't think I've ever lost faith in myself. Like, I have faith in myself, and I have people who have faith in me too. Luckily, I'm very lucky to have these people around me. But I can definitely say that I fight every day against my laziness. And so basically against myself to do something, especially in terms of studying, because in in the physical aspect of this, I don't think I'm lazy. But when it comes to the brain to think and studying, yes, I have some laziness that I have to cope with.
Do you have any advice for the younger generation kids who want to follow your path as well, want to come to study to the US and continue playing their sports?
Yes, I actually do. Well, I'm not really someone to say these things I'm gonna say right now. I think I made a huge step, yes, to coming here in the US, which is a goal for many of you guys. But there is nothing, I think, unreal about it. It's all real. I know how many of you think, oh, it's so far, America. It's something. So many issues with this. So many obstacles, But if you really want something, you have just tunnel vision. Just like my head coach says, tunnel vision. Just see the destination, see that point, and go for it. Believe in yourself. Take the risk. You're young. Do whatever you want right now. It's never too late. It's gonna be late when you're not gonna do it. And then you're gonna be upset about it. So just do it now.
Thank you.
Thank you.